Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Moina Bass Fishes. I am Jim Moina, professional bass fisherman. In this video, I'm going to talk about my fifth day of practice here at the 2024 Toyota Series Tournament on Lake Eufaula in Oklahoma. Okay, today started out on a great note. Um, really was a kind of a special treat. And what is that? Well, I went to the boat landing and parked there, getting ready to launch, was none other than legendary angler, legendary professional fisherman, Tommy Martin. He is fishing the same Toyota division as I am. So, so why? So why am I excited about that? It's because for one, uh, I admire uh, how he endures this, and he's been in this game forever, and he's an inspiration. Um, as far as I look at him, and he's 83 years old. I asked him that today because I knew he was like over. I was pretty sure he was over 80. He said he was 83. And he's out here still doing tournaments at 83 years old. And that's just, to me, that's so inspiring to not, he's just not, he's just not fading out. It's like he's still going at it. And, man, he had his wits about him. Like, I walked up to him and introduced myself. And we actually have met before a few different times, but I just wanted to introduce myself again, and just in case I didn't know how sharp he was. He's sharp as a tack. So I introduced himself, and I'm like, and then I bring up the story of Tommy Martin was the first guy that I ever drew in a Bassmaster tournament back in 1995. That was the first year I turned pro, and fishing the Bassmaster Invitationals back then. That was the series you went through to get to the top level in Bassmaster. Just and now they call it the Bassmaster Opens to get to the elites. Back then it was the Bassmaster Invitationals to get to the Bassmaster top 100s or top 150s. So anyway, so Tommy Martin was the first draw that I ever had in one of these Bassmaster Invitationals. It was a pro pairing. There was no co-angler, no amateur division. Each pro paired with each other. So I got paired with Tommy Martin. I mean, right out of the first draw ever in one of these tournaments, and it's none other than Tommy Martin. So anyhow, so I brought that up to Tommy that he was the first guy I ever had, and he's like, yeah. I remember we ran down, and the tournament was on the Arkansas River in Pine Bluff, and I mean he remembered where we fished, he remembered what we caught, including the fish that I caught. Um, I mean, then that's how many. I mean, that was in 1995, like almost 30 years ago. And this guy still remembered where we fished. He remembered how the day went, and I mean, lots of details of that day. Which, man, and the guy's articulate. The guy's, boy, I mean, his mind is all there at 83 years old. So, man, hats off to you, Tommy Martin. And and the guy's just, he still runs a guide service. He, I just, man, when I get to 83, man, if I'm doing half of what he's doing, I'm ahead of the game. So, wow, that's uh, that's awesome. And he almost won a big tournament early this year, by the way. It was a team tournament. There's a tournament series called the Brandon Belt Series in Texas, and there was a tournament where they put up like 150 grand for first place, and I think it was a 2-day tournament. I think he was winning. I believe he was winning after the first day, and I'm not sure where he ended. He didn't win though. After the second day, they dropped. I don't know how many spots they dropped. Just a couple though. I still think he was a top 5. Maybe he's in second. I don't know. Can't remember. But yeah. So Tommy Martin. that's that's kicked off the day just perfect, and so then I went fishing, do my scouting, and man, things were just going great, continue to go great. It's like every rod I picked up. Well, first thing I did is I I changed up like 7 different rods with different uh, lure changes. On my crankbait rod, I put on a different crankbait. On my spinnerbait rod, I put on a different spinnerbait, and so on. Just tweaking things, adjusting, trying to see if I couldn't get baits that would work better, and it worked. I mean, first I caught a 3-pounder. Like first place I go, catch a 3-pounder. And then I shake a fish off, and then I catch another one, and these are all on 3 different rods that I changed over. So things were going pretty good, and of course, I mean, it didn't last. I mean, I did hit a lull, and then had to start really earning my fish, but. Yeah, I mean, it was a good practice day. Where 2 days ago I had a good practice day. Yesterday I had a poor practice day, and then today I had another good one. I am seeing things starting to change a little bit, and I did. My 2 biggest ones today were on a new pattern, so something I haven't been doing, and lo and behold, I got my 2 biggest ones of the day doing that. So things are exciting here at Lake Eufaula. So I got tomorrow and then a half day on Wednesday before the tournament starts on Thursday. So, boy, this lake's huge. It's just such a big lake, so huge. I'm not going to be able to cover it all, that's for darn sure. So, but that's kind of it in a nutshell. I'm kind of feeling pretty good, but I'm never am 100% feeling great, because you just never know what can happen. I've had, being in the tournament game for so long, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've had good practices, and then the tournament catch is just bad. So success in practice is by no means does it automatically translate to a good tournament. That's for sure. So anyhow, let's just end this video now. And I can't wait to get out again tomorrow and see what I can do. Who knows who I'll meet tomorrow? Maybe nobody, or maybe somebody, who knows. But thanks for watching. Over.